So we've been talking about multiplying polynomials, and that means that what two polynomials can I multiply together, and then they give me usually a trinomial. So now we're going to start with the trinomial or the number, and we're going to break it apart, and that process is called factoring. So I need to know what two numbers that when multiplied together are going to give me the number that I'm given. So let's start out with natural numbers. So I'm going to start out with 24. We're going to talk about factoring the number 24. Well, there are two ways that we're going to do that. And the first way is we're going to write down all of our numbers that we know that when multiplied together will give us 24. So we're going to write down all the factors of 24. And to do that, I'm going to make a T-chart. And I want you to do this and get comfortable with this because I want you to use it later on when we talk about factoring trinomials. So I'm going to talk about all the factors of 24. Well, I have 1 and 24. 24 is an even number, so I know that 2 will divide into it. Well, 24 divided by 2 is 12. Is 3 a factor of 24? Yes. So 3 and 8. What about 4? Oh yeah, 4 and 6 are factors of 24. What about 5? No, because it doesn't end in 0 or 5, it's not factorable by 5. Well, then I go back to 6, so then I'm started repeating myself again. So these are all the factors I have of 24. Now there's another kind of factoring that's called prime factorization. And when we get down to prime factorization, what that means is I want to have only the prime numbers that when multiplied together will give me 24. So if I start with 24, I'm going to ignore the 1 in 24, so I'm going to do a factor tree. So I'm going to start with the 2. Well, 2 is a prime number, and 2 times 12 is 24. Okay, there's my first prime number. Is 12 factorable? Yes, 12 is an even number, so I know that 2 will go into it again. Well, 2 times 6 is 12. Well, there's 2 prime numbers. Is 6 a prime number? No, but it's even, so I know that 2 will divide into it. 2 times 3. Well, there's 1, 2, 3 prime numbers I know. Is 3 a prime number? Yes, 3 is prime because it's only divisible by 1 in itself. So my prime factorization for 24 would be 2 times 2 times 2 times 3, or sometimes you see it written as 2 to the 3rd power times 3. Those are our two ways to factor whole numbers.